Y si Él nos ama de manera perfecta, ¿cómo podemos visualizarlo a Él como ese anciano que siempre está de mal humor o que tenía tal rabia con la humanidad que necesitó que un inocente pagara las consecuencias? ¿Cómo podemos pensar de que ese que envió a Jesús, sabiendo de antemano lo que iba a suceder, nos mira con odio? ¿Cómo podemos pensar que ese que dio lo más preciado por nosotros no nos amaba desde el principio de los tiempos? Hay una frase muy interesante que me parece fundamental y ojalá pudiésemos comprender lo que nos quiere decir. Creo que si comprendemos esto, seríamos mejores personas. Jesús no vino al mundo para que nuestros pecados fuesen perdonados por el Padre. Jesús vino al mundo porque nuestros pecados ya estaban perdonados. Tú no le entregas tu posesión más preciada a alguien que no has perdonado de antemano. No lo haces. Si no le amas, no lo hubieses hecho. Y si Él no nos amara de antemano, y si no nos viera como, si no estuviera enamorado de nosotros, si no nos viera como sus criaturas, si no fuese capaz de ver la bondad que hay en las chispas divinas que Él ha puesto en todos, si no considerara que somos dignos de estar a su lado, jamás de los jamases hubiese mandado a Jesús su posesión más preciada, por decirlo de alguna forma. Y en algunas palabras del Dr. Jones que me impactaron muchísimo, hablaban acerca de esta creencia que tenemos muchas veces de que no somos lo suficientemente buenos para estar en la presencia de Dios. Y de los mensajes que muchas veces damos hablando de esto, de que no somos lo suficientemente buenos para estar en la presencia de Dios y que por lo tanto necesitamos algún tipo, eh, alguien que pagara el precio por nosotros para poder ser tenidos dignos de estar en su presencia. Y el doctor Jones se preguntaba ante esta enseñanza, se preguntaba, pero cuando Jesús vino a la tierra, ¿con quién anduvo? ¿Con los más santos o con los pecadores? ¿Con quién se sentó a la mesa? ¿Con quién compartió? ¿Con quién tomó vino? Con todos, con gente como tú y yo, gente del común, que nos equivocamos una y otra vez, que tropezamos varias veces con la misma piedra, que creemos estar en lo correcto cuando estamos completamente equivocados. Porque nosotros éramos los que necesitaban médico. Y si Jesús es la imagen de Dios, y si Jesús se sentó a la mesa con pecadores, entonces, ¿cómo es eso de que no somos lo suficientemente buenos para estar con Él? Se generan muchas preguntas, pero en realidad este es un espacio donde queremos eh, que se generen este tipo de preguntas y que podamos razonar juntos para llegar, si no a las respuestas, para llegar a puntos donde podamos tener paz y donde podamos ejercitar ese amor que el Señor ha puesto en nosotros. Y en esta tarde, para comenzar, quisiera hablarles de una enseñanza contenida en un libro que se llama El Dios Pródigo, The Prodigal God en inglés. El autor es un ministro presbiteriano de los Estados Unidos, en Nueva York, que se llama Timothy Keller. Y este libro nos habla, es una forma muy interesante de contar una historia que creo que todos conocemos, que es la historia del hijo pródigo. Pero el libro no se llama El hijo pródigo, sino El Dios pródigo. Y eso me lleva a mi primera pregunta. ¿En qué consiste o cuál es el significado de la palabra pródigo? Prodigal en inglés. ¿Cuál es el significado de esa palabra? Y esta es una cosa muy chistosa porque yo creo que hemos escuchado muchas veces esta historia, esta parábola en la iglesia, en muchos lados, pero muy pocos se han detenido a pensar en qué significa pródigo. Normalmente asociamos a eso como por comprensión de lectura, esto de pródigo como que de alguna se va y de alguna forma regresa. Bueno, resulta que pródigo significa imprudentemente despilfarrador. Una persona que gasta todo lo que tiene de forma imprudente. Entonces, el Dios pródigo. Tenemos un Dios despilfarrador. Un Dios que gasta las cosas de forma imprudentemente. Lo interesante es que el libro hace precisamente ese punto. Tenemos un Dios que gasta sus recursos de forma imprudente. Y no es ninguna herejía. Vamos a ver en qué consiste todo esto. En esa historia del Dios pródigo, perdón, del hijo pródigo, normalmente nosotros nos enfocamos en ese hijo que abandona a su padre y que se gasta todas las cosas y que después regresa arrepentido. Y nuestras enseñanzas siempre se concentran en ese punto. Y realmente estamos perdiendo la parte más importante de la historia. La historia del hijo pródigo, vamos a leerla, se las voy a leer. Es el capítulo 15 en el libro de Lucas, el Evangelio según Lucas. Empieza así a partir del verso 11. Dice, también dijo Jesús, un hombre tenía dos hijos. El menor de ellos dijo a su padre, Padre, dame la parte de los bienes que me corresponde. Y el padre procede a hacerlo y reparte los bienes. No muchos días después, juntándolo todo, el hijo menor se fue lejos a una provincia apartada y allí desperdició sus bienes viviendo perdidamente. Cuando todo lo hubo malgastado, vino una gran hambre en aquella provincia y comenzó a faltarle. Y fue y se arrimó a uno de los ciudadanos de aquella tierra, el cual le envió a su hacienda para que apacentase cerdos. Y deseaba llenar su vientre de las algarrobas que comían los cerdos, pero nadie le daba. Y volviendo en sí, dijo, ¿cuántos jornaleros en casa de mi padre tienen abundancia de pan, y yo aquí perezco de hambre? Me levantaré e iré a mi padre, y le diré, Padre, he pecado contra el cielo y contra ti. Ya no soy digno de ser llamado tu hijo. Hazme como a uno de tus jornaleros. Y levantándose vino a su padre. Y cuando aún estaba lejos, lo vio su padre. Y fue movido a misericordia. Y corrió y se echó sobre su cuello y le besó. Y el hijo le dijo, Padre, he pecado contra el cielo y contra ti, y ya no soy digno de ser llamado tu hijo. Pero el padre dijo a sus siervos, sacad el mejor vestido y vestidle, y poned un anillo en su mano y calzado en sus pies. Y traed el becerro gordo y matadlo, y comamos y hagamos fiesta. Porque este mi hijo muerto era y ha revivido. Se había perdido y es hallado. Y comenzaron a regocijarse. Y su hijo mayor estaba en el campo cuando vino y llegó cerca de la casa, oyó la música y las danzas. Y llamando a uno de los criados, le preguntó qué era aquello. Y él le dijo, tu hermano ha venido y tu padre ha hecho matar el becerro gordo por haberle recibido bueno y sano. Entonces se enojó y no quería entrar. Salió por tanto su padre y le rogaba que entrase. Mas él, respondiendo, dijo al padre, he aquí tantos años te sirvo y no habiéndote desobedecido jamás, y nunca me has dado ni un cabrito para gozarme con mis amigos. Pero cuando vino este tu hijo que ha consumido tus bienes con rameras, has hecho matar para él el becerro gordo. Él entonces le dijo, hijo, tú siempre estás conmigo y todas mis cosas son tuyas. Mas era necesario hacer fiesta y regocijarnos porque este tu hermano era muerto y ha revivido. Se había perdido y es hallado. Nos concentramos siempre en el hermano menor que se fue con las rameras, que malgastó lo que tenía y que regresó y el padre lo perdonó. Eso está muy bien porque eso hace parte de la historia. Pero observemos quiénes estaban escuchando esta historia. Si vamos al primer versículo del capítulo 15, encontramos cuál es a quién se está dirigiendo Jesús, quiénes están escuchando, cuál es la audiencia de esta parábola. Dice, se acercaba, capítulo 15, versículo 1, se acercaban a Jesús todos los publicanos y pecadores para oírle. Y los fariseos y los escribas murmuraban diciendo, este a los pecadores recibe y con ellos come. Y después de esto viene una parábola hermosa, que es la parábola de las ovejas, de las 100 ovejas, de la oveja perdida. Esta sola parábola nos daría para hablar mucho tiempo. Vamos a dejarla quieta por un momento, pero eventualmente vamos a llegar allá. Jesús tenía, o nos muestran los evangelios, perdón, o el evangelio, las diferentes versiones del evangelio nos muestran que él tenía como costumbre contestarle a los fariseos y los escribas de acuerdo a los pensamientos que estaban en su corazón. Cuando los fariseos empiezan a pensar de que pues, que se hace llamar profeta, recibe a los pecadores y se sienta con ellos. ¿Dónde está la santidad? Y si él fuera realmente enviado de Dios, supiera con quién está hablando. Dice Lucas que debido a eso, él empieza a referir una serie de parábolas. Y encontramos la parábola de la oveja perdida, la parábola de la moneda perdida, la parábola del hijo pródigo. Podemos ver entonces que con estas parábolas les está respondiendo, no a los publicanos y pecadores, porque siendo publicanos y pecadores, estaban prestando más atención y sus corazones estaban más dispuestos a escuchar el mensaje de Jesús. Los otros estaban autojustificando, diciendo que eran muy buenos, incluso para este nuevo predicador que se hacía rodear de rameras, de pecadores, de publicanos. Entonces, esta parábola estaba respondiéndole a ellos, a los fariseos. Esta parábola iba dirigida a ellos, no a los pecadores. El verdadero sentido de esta parábola no es que miremos al hermano menor, al que se fue a gastar sus bienes. Es que miremos al hermano mayor. Es que miremos el corazón del hermano mayor. Como un corazón endurecido, que no es capaz de pensar en términos de gracia, que no es capaz de alegrarse porque aquellos que estaban perdidos fueron encontrados y fueron salvados de donde estaban. Como este corazón que no es capaz de hacer estas cosas, también es incapaz de sentir gozo, de aprovechar las bendiciones que vienen de estar en el mismo lugar, en la misma casa con su padre. Este es el hermano que nunca había salido de casa. Este es el hermano que siempre había hecho lo que su padre le había dicho, que siempre había trabajado en los negocios de su padre, pero que a la hora de la verdad muestra un corazón que no se identificaba con la naturaleza, con el carácter del padre. Y es claro que no lo hacía porque el padre se alegró por ver a su hijo, mientras que él no. Entonces, era hijo de su padre en la forma, en el papel, pero no era hijo de su padre en el fondo. Un corazón endurecido, un corazón legalista, un corazón que no conoce lo que es la gracia. Un corazón destruido aún sin saberlo, que es lo más peligroso del asunto. El mensaje de Jesús en este caso no puede ser comprendido desde la religiosidad. No puede ser comprendido desde el punto que mira a los demás como no merecedores del amor de Dios, porque no han hecho X o no han hecho Y o no han hecho Z. Pero tampoco puede ser comprendido desde la completa irreligiosidad. Vemos que los dos hermanos representan extremos opuestos, pero que realmente son muy parecidos al final. Ambos están perdidos. Lo que sucede es que la perdición del hermano menor en algún punto era visible, pero la perdición del hermano mayor era invisible, y esto lo hace aún más peligrosa. Porque todos sabíamos, y el mismo hermano menor se dio cuenta que estaba, cuando llegó a comer, a querer comer lo que los cerdos comían, él se dio cuenta de dónde estaba. Pero el hermano mayor, incluso cuando es confrontado por su padre, no se da cuenta de cuán perdido está. Ambos son callejones sin salida y ambas posiciones no reflejan el mensaje de Jesús. Y lo que ha pasado en la vida real es que hemos tenido unos mensajes desde nuestras iglesias que rayan en lo absurdo, que tratan de hacer una división donde no la hay. Nosotros somos los hijos de Dios y ustedes son los hijos del diablo. Nosotros somos los buenos y ustedes son los malos. Nosotros merecemos lo que Dios nos da, el amor de Dios, ustedes no lo merecen. Estas posiciones, la inhabilidad de razonar y de recurrir al dogma, al control basado en el miedo, ¿a dónde nos ha llevado? A un descrédito muy grande de todo lo que suena a religión o a espiritualidad muchas veces. Nos ha llevado a que la gente de alguna forma admire a Jesús, pero piense lo peor de los seguidores de Jesús, los cristianos. Vivimos como que en esa constante, ¿cómo diremos? Contraposición o algo así, de que deberíamos ser como Jesús, pero no lo somos. Criticamos a los que a nuestro juicio son los hermanos menores de la historia, pero sin darnos cuenta hasta qué punto nos hemos convertido en los hermanos mayores de la historia. Y nuestra falta de autocrítica, nuestra falta de razonamiento acerca de nuestras posiciones, ha llevado a que se creen una serie de respuestas en el mundo tan religiosas de alguna forma, tan dogmáticas de alguna forma como las nuestras, en sentido contrario, bastante extremas. Nuestras posiciones ultraortodoxas han generado posiciones no digamos anticristianas, antiespiritualidad. Y eso es muy paradójico, antirreligión, porque eso es muy paradójico. ¿Por qué? Porque en los inicios, el camino, como era conocido, eran conocidas las enseñanzas de Jesús, camino, la verdad y la vida. El camino y los seguidores del camino eran considerados ateos por los romanos. ¿Por qué ateos? Porque no tenían imágenes, no tenían templo, no hacían sacrificios, no tenían sacerdotes. Entonces era la antirreligión por excelencia. ¿En qué momento cambiamos? ¿En qué momento pasamos de esta catedral a las catedrales de piedra, de mármol y de opulencia? Y la pregunta que uno se hace también es, Jesús, vemos al principio del versículo 15 y de muchos demás pasajes de la Biblia, atraía a los marginados, a los pecadores, a las rameras, a los publicanos. Pero nosotros no hacemos eso, nosotros los enviamos lejos. Sí, Él era Dios. Algunos dirán que no, yo pienso que sí. Pero en todo caso, él era diferente, por supuesto. Creo que no hay comparación. Pero si nosotros estamos intentando reflejar el carácter del Padre a través de lo que conocimos de Jesús, y Él lograba atraerlos, y nosotros los estamos enviando lejos o los estamos llevando fuera, entonces hay algo que estamos haciendo mal. Porque estamos tan llenos de juicio y de moralismo y de legalismo y todas estas cosas. Muy buena pregunta. Y para seguir estudiando esta parábola, vamos a tratar de hablar algo de las condiciones de entonces. Algo, pues yo no soy no soy un experto en la sociedad de los tiempos de Jesús, ni mucho menos, pero lo que sí he podido ver es que algo fundamental para poder entender lo que el autor de la escritura de cada libro específico nos quería decir, algo fundamental para eso es conocer el entorno de tiempo y espacio, la cultura en la cual esto fue escrito. Nuestra mentalidad del siglo XXI es muy diferente a la mentalidad del siglo I en Galilea. Por eso tenemos que mirar algunas características de la sociedad de entonces. Empezamos por ver de que el hijo menor le pide al padre que reparta su herencia en vida. No, sí que ni siquiera había que esperar a que el padre muriera, en vida. Esto es tremendamente ofensivo. Yo creo que hasta el día de hoy es tremendamente ofensivo. Pero en ese entonces, aún más. Se está pasando, o sea, está ignorando completamente la autoridad del padre y de alguna forma está deseando que se muera, porque él quiere su dinero. Él quiere lo que le toca. La respuesta que uno hubiese esperado ante una ofensa de estas es que el padre hubiese echado al hijo de su casa. Pero el padre no lo hace. ¿Qué hace el padre? El padre procede a hacer lo que el hijo le pide que haga. Me acuerdo de las palabras de Jesús. Si te golpean en una mejilla, pon la otra. Si te piden la túnica, da la capa. Si quieren que camines una milla, no sé, camina 2. Si te piden que repartas la herencia en vida, repártela. Y la palabra en el griego para referirse a las propiedades del padre, lo que el padre iba a repartir entre sus hijos o a repartir con el hijo o que se iba, es bios. Bios significa, o es la raíz de nuestra palabra vida. Bios. Y es interesante porque en esos entonces la relación de la gente con la tierra, con las propiedades, con el terreno, era mucho más intensa que la nuestra. Era literalmente la vida, o sea, de donde habían venido, donde habían nacido, una propiedad que probablemente había estado con ellos generaciones y generaciones atrás. Era su vida lo que estaba repartiendo, pero aún así lo quiso hacer. Algo también muy interesante es que teniendo en cuenta que el padre era visto como la autoridad, teniendo en cuenta que el padre era visto como el tronco de esa casa, una figura digna de respeto. Es interesante ver que cuando el hijo decide regresar, el padre no espera sentado, el padre no espera que el hijo venga a rendirse ante su presencia, pidiéndole perdón para entonces proceder a perdonarle. El padre no ni siquiera espera que el hijo diga algo. El hijo ha podido venir a pedir más dinero, a muchas cosas, no necesariamente a venir a pedir el perdón del padre. Pero aún así, cuando el padre lo ve, ¿qué hace? Sale corriendo en la dirección de su hijo. ¿Y qué hace después? Lo abraza. Antes de que su hijo pida perdón. antes de saber cuáles eran las intenciones de su hijo, el padre lo abraza. El amor del padre en ese momento era incondicional. Yo no sé tú a qué vienes. Yo no sé si vienes en efecto a pedirme perdón. Yo no sé si lo que quieres es más dinero. Yo no sé si lo que quieres es ofenderme. Si quieres quejarte. O yo no sé si vienes a reconocer tu falta. En todo caso, te voy a abrazar y te voy a dar mi amor, porque yo soy tu padre y a pesar de todo, tú eres mi hijo. Pues, ¿y qué decir de lo que viene después? Le das la mejor túnica, que probablemente era suya. Probablemente era la túnica del padre, porque era la mejor. Su mejor túnica se la está dando. Pone un anillo en su dedo y toma el becerro más gordo y lo mata para celebrar que su hijo había regresado. El padre lo restituye a su posición anterior sin esperar absolutamente nada del hijo, ni siquiera el arrepentimiento. Ni siquiera el arrepentimiento. Estamos viendo un ejemplo de amor incondicional. A veces creemos que el amor es, bueno, si tú me pides perdón, si tú haces esto, si tú haces lo otro, entonces yo te perdono. Y yo quiero decirles que eso no es perdón. Eso es meramente una transacción. Tú me das, yo te doy. Tú me pides perdón, yo te perdono. Tú haces esto, haces lo otro, entonces yo te perdono. Tú oras y me reconoces como tu Señor, entonces te perdono. Eso no es amor. Amor es lo que hizo el Padre ahí. Amor es dar sin esperar. Amor es bendecir, aun cuando nos maldicen. Amor es morir por aquellos que te entierran unos clavos y te cuelgan en una cruz. Y amor es pedirle al Padre, perdónalos porque no saben lo que hacen. Eso es amor. Qué equivocados estamos acerca del amor de Dios. Ahora bien, el perdón es algo interesante porque el perdón, para hacer perdón, como estamos diciendo, debe ser gratis, gratuito para aquel que lo recibe. Pero el perdón no es gratuito para aquel que lo da. Si usted tiene un amigo al que considera su amigo del alma, su amiga del alma, en el cual confía como nadie, le conoce desde hace mucho tiempo y ese amigo lo traiciona de una forma horrible. Al momento de decidir si lo perdonas o no, hay muchas cosas que pueden asaltar, muchos pensamientos que pueden asaltar tu cabeza. ¿Qué pasa si yo lo perdono y vuelve a hacer lo mismo? ¿Qué pasa si ya él me robó, ya ella me robó? ¿Qué pasa si vuelvo a confiar? ¿Será que me vuelve a robar? Entonces, para poder obsequiar ese perdón, hay que correr un riesgo y ese riesgo entraña un costo. El perdón no es gratis para aquel que lo da. El perdón cuesta. Y en este caso particular, ¿qué le costó al padre? Bueno, le costó muchas cosas. Una de ellas es que el patrimonio familiar se redujo. Y lo interesante del asunto es esto. El padre toma sus bienes y los reparte en vida. Pero esa plata que repartió y que el hijo, o ese dinero que el hijo se gastó ya no existe. Entonces la herencia familiar se ha visto reducida. Pero como el hijo ha sido restituido a su posición inicial, pues obviamente él va a recibir en su herencia todo tal cual como si no hubiese sucedido nada, pero el pastel se ha reducido. Por supuesto que cuesta el perdón. Tal vez por eso la actitud del hermano mayor al no aceptar lo que ante sus ojos era la mayor injusticia. ¿Cómo es posible que este que se gastó el dinero ahora va a recibir de lo que es mío? La historia nos dice que eran dos hijos y entre los dos se repartía la herencia. Y si la herencia ya se repartió, eso significa de que al momento de volver a repartir la herencia, de donde se estaba sacando era de la porción del hermano mayor. ¿Será que era esta la razón? Me recuerda aquella parábola donde aquellos que fueron contratados por más tiempo se les paga el mismo salario que aquellos que fueron contratados al final y por esto se quejan. ¿Será esa la razón de la actitud del hermano mayor? Algo muy interesante. No sabemos si el hermano mayor entra eventualmente a la casa. No sabemos si el hermano mayor eventualmente acepta la decisión del padre de restituir a su hijo. Como yo lo veo, es una pregunta que ha quedado abierta para aquellos a los cuales estaba dirigido este mensaje. El Señor ha anunciado el año de la buena voluntad a través de la persona de Jesús, sanando enfermos, restaurando la vista, declarando libertad a los oprimidos y cautivos. ¿Quiénes son los oprimidos y cautivos? No son los justos, son los pecadores. Porque el pecado es una enfermedad. El libro de Hebreos dice que éramos sujetos en esclavitud al poder del pecado y la muerte. Porque la paga del pecado es la muerte y el aguijón de la muerte es el pecado. La pregunta es, ¿será que los fariseos iban a aceptar esta oferta que se les estaba haciendo? Y deliberadamente Jesús deja la historia sin concluir. El hermano mayor entrará, los fariseos aceptarán, se examinarán su corazón y se darán cuenta de que están perdidos en el legalismo. Buena pregunta. Nosotros en el día de hoy nos daremos cuenta si estamos en esta actitud. Esa es una pregunta que cada uno tiene que responderse. Ambos hermanos estaban perdidos, como dije hace un momento. Lo que pasa es que la perdición del primer hermano era completamente visible, pero la perdición del segundo hermano, del hermano mayor, ni él mismo lo sabía. El primer hermano trata de usar al padre para obtener lo que quiere. El segundo hermano trata de usar su posición ante el padre para justificar lo que él cree que debe ser. O sea que de otra forma también está usando al padre para su beneficio propio. Porque a veces pensamos de que no, yo he hecho tantas cosas por Dios que ya tengo derechos. Soy tan santo que ya me he ganado cosas. Y como yo me he ganado cosas, entonces tengo derecho a recibir. Ambos caminos son contrarios al mensaje de Jesús. La idea no es estar lejos de la casa del Padre, pero la idea tampoco es estar de cuerpo en la casa del Padre, pero dentro de nosotros pensando que somos merecedores de absolutamente todo y por lo tanto no podemos rebajarnos, ponernos al mismo nivel de aquellos que consideramos que no hacen lo que el Padre manda. Si nosotros consideramos que somos mejores que otros, entonces no estamos haciendo lo que el Padre manda. porque en el amor no hay este tipo de consideraciones. Y si nosotros consideramos de que estamos en la casa del Padre porque somos muy buenos, entonces nosotros no necesitamos ningún Salvador, nosotros somos nuestros propios salvadores. Y resulta que sí necesitamos un Salvador que nos salve de esa mentalidad donde no hay amor. Hay una frase que dice, muy interesante, la mejor forma de evitar a Jesús es evitando el pecado. Wow. Es una frase contradictoria, que parece contradictoria, pero que no lo es. Si nosotros estamos en esta mentalidad de evitar el pecado y evitar las personas que nos parecen pecaminosas y tratar de mantenernos en esta actitud de santidad, pero no la verdadera santidad, que es identificarse con el carácter del Padre y reflejarle en todo momento, sino la santidad o la idea de santidad que nos lleva a aislarnos de los demás y a verlos como inferiores a nosotros. No, yo no me junto con tal porque no es santo. No, yo no me junto con tal porque no es santo. Si estamos en esa actitud, estamos evitando a Jesucristo. Hace unos días vi en Facebook, en mi cuenta de Facebook, un mensaje de alguien que decía que prefería quedarse solamente con pocos amigos, sabiendo de que esos amigos tenían la verdadera doctrina de Cristo, la sana doctrina. Pero si los sanos no necesitan doctor, entonces lo que el Señor ha puesto en esa persona se va a perder, porque los que ya tienen la sana doctrina en su forma de ver no necesitan espiritualidad, ya la tienen. ¿Qué contrasentido? Debería ser amigo de aquellos que realmente necesitan el verdadero mensaje de Jesús. Pero nos podemos dar cuenta que pensando así estamos tan equivocados que no estamos llevando el verdadero mensaje de Jesús. Ya para terminar, quisiera decirles qué hubiese hecho un hermano mayor que sí reflejara el carácter de su padre. ¿Qué creen ustedes que hubiese hecho? Al momento de ver que su hermano mayor se perdió y no regresaba, su hermano menor se perdió y no regresaba, ese hermano mayor hubiese ido tras de su hermano, porque esa era la voluntad de su padre. Si su padre al ver a su hijo regresar, no esperó que le pidiera perdón, sino que fue a demostrarle su amor incondicional. Si el hermano mayor estaba en sintonía con el padre, reflejando su carácter, si no era solamente un hijo de forma, sino un hijo de fondo, hubiese dejado lo que estaba haciendo, ir a ese país lejano a buscar a su hermano. Y los hermanos mayores a veces traen a sus hermanos menores a la fuerza. Las relaciones entre hermanos muchas veces son así, con peleas físicas y todas estas cosas. Eso hubiese hecho el hermano mayor. Y eso fue lo que hizo Jesús por nosotros. Dice la palabra que Él sabía que iba a ser levantado y en el proceso iba a traer a todos a sí mismo para llevarlos de regreso a la casa del Padre. Recordemos esto, el amor es incondicional. Y Jesús hizo lo que su Padre le pidió: rescatar a aquellos que se habían perdido, dar su vida por no solamente sus amigos, sino sus enemigos. Y si queremos ser hijos de Dios, hijos del Dios Altísimo, pues estamos llamados a reflejar su carácter. Que el Señor los bendiga y que la paz y el amor del Padre esté siempre con todos ustedes. Gracias por estar con nosotros y los esperamos el próximo domingo a las 3 de la tarde en el Vínculo Perfecto. Nos vemos.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Were you going to speak?
Yes, I'll take it, Joey. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Beginnings of Greatness, or T-Bog for short. And we are here today. I just got back from
I'm Joey
Atlanta.
Livingston. I'm the guest host.
I'm Matt Rhodes. To my right,
I'm the co-host, the assistant host.
Lovely Joey Livingston, the host. We're shared.
I'm
hosts.
the assistant host.
I wouldn't call him co-host. Just we're one. We're hosts. I just got back from Atlanta. It's a long trip. Kind of tired, but we're gonna make it through it. The show must go on. I want to say hello to all the nice ladies I met in Atlanta from Boise, Idaho. Y'all were great.
Did they give you some potatoes?
Nope, no potatoes going on, but they made us feel at home. It was nice. Had some good conversation.
Any baked potatoes? No
baked potatoes, neither.
French fries?
Nope, no French fries. Zero potatoes. And we just sat and talked about all kind of stuff. And then after that, we took a little trip to the Georgia Aquarium. I highly recommend it.
Any potatoes there?
No potatoes at the aquarium. Lots of fish, though.
Lots of fish. You know what goes good with fish?
What goes good with fish?
Potatoes.
Oh, snap. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah. And after the Georgia Aquarium, we went to an Atlanta Braves baseball game. I'm a fan of the Atlanta Braves. Do you like baseball, Joey?
Could we get a little less talking from the crew in the back? You're ruining the show.
What's going on, crew?
Just please don't ruin the show.
Wow.
Okay.
We're professional around here.
Zip it in the bud, or is it nip it? Was it zip it or nip it?
I like both. I like zip it better than nip it.
You know what I don't like about our crew?
What?
When we started,
that's obvious.
This is what I established. Okay, I'm the producer. Okay, yeah. And when we started the show, like way back, I established the countdown, and the countdown goes like this: 5, 4, 3. Okay. Notice I didn't say 2 or 1.
Nope.
Because in your head, you're supposed to hear that. The hosts are supposed to hear that, so that the voice of the crew doesn't come into the show, because the crew, if the crew's voice ruins the show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like
if the crew's voice comes over the airwaves.
Yeah, everybody leaves.
Yeah,
nobody likes the crew.
Done.
So, I have a crew member back there.
Yeah,
which he's back there.
Yeah.
And this is how he counts down. Okay, now it's supposed to be like this: 5, 4, 3, and you can hear the rhythm. 2, 1 in your head. Okay, he goes like this. He goes 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
And I think he even said 2.
I think he said 2. Threw me way off. Way off.
Can we start the show over?
Start it over.
Let's start the show over.
Take 2.
Let's start the show over. Let's do it. Let's do that countdown right.
Take 2.
Let's crew member. Let's start the show over. Crew member. We need to start the show over. We need to do that countdown better.
We're not talking just to be heard.
Yeah, we don't. This is lazy. This isn't acceptable. Welcome to the Beginnings of Greatness. My name is Joey Livingston. I am the co-host. I am the assistant host. This is the full host, Matthew Rhodes. He is the beginnings of greatness. This show is about him, and we talk about how he's going to become great.
It's a show kind of about my rise to greatness.
Here's what happened today.
All right.
I got up this morning, and I spoke with our audience, and I explained to them that I wanted to offer them some hope, some security about our show and about it appearing today.
Yeah.
But I told them that I could offer them none, because I told them that you just weren't here. You just did not show up.
Right.
And you didn't call or tell anybody where you were. And I almost cried. on the air, which I don't think inspired confidence in people that our show was going to happen. But I just had to be honest with them because I feel like you let the world down today because this show's important.
Well, let me just say that I'm here.
Yes.
Everybody, I'm here. We're doing the show.
But you stressed everybody out.
I'm sorry for stressing you out. I do apologize for that. Next time, we'll let you know.
Why didn't you tell us where you were going?
Well, it was kind of a private trip.
Where did you go?
We went to Atlanta, Georgia.
Who's we?
It was me.
My brother.
Your brother.
My other brother.
John Michael. And your other brother.
My other brother.
John. And his wife, your sister-in-law, Meredith.
So
and your cousin, Marshall.
So basically, lots of siblings.
Lots of siblings.
Basically, the people who went was not me. Those are the people that
Pretty
went.
much everybody you're close to except you.
I think it could be adequately described as the people who went are not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed that.
I'm not. That's okay. That's okay.
But anyways, the trip to Atlanta was just beautiful. Oh, let me tell you. I was telling you about it earlier before we took take two.
You're not supposed to talk about. This is like a new show. We're not even supposed to acknowledge the existence of that show.
Y'all erase that from your memory.
That show began so horribly that
take
it's
three.
Better just forget.
And the trip was just awesome. Went to the Georgia Aquarium. No potatoes, loads of fish. I went to the Atlanta Braves game. Excellent time. Went to Six Flags over Georgia. I tell you one thing: you go to Six Flags and you don't get that flash pass.
Did you mention the
You're
ladies?
Wasting your time.
Did you mention the ladies that you met?
There were some ladies we met on our first night. They were on business. They were in an accounting firm.
Where were they from?
They were from Boise, Idaho.
Boise.
Did
they bring you any potatoes?
They brought me none potatoes. I didn't really ask them. I was kind of thinking they all carried some in their handbags.
Any baked potatoes?
No baked potatoes.
Any French fries?
No French fries. No French fried potatoes.
Did they have potatoes at the aquarium?
They had none potatoes at the aquarium. But I tell you where I did get some potatoes. I got some potatoes at Six Flags over Georgia. I got a large fry. My other companions had chili dogs, and then I just dipped my fries in their chili.
You know, there's something that I want to talk about. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay.
Do you feel like my role in this show is being diminished at all?
No, I don't think so at all. Why do you say that?
I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. Anyways, go ahead.
Anyway,
I don't feel like I feel like you're given a lot of attention in this show, and there's a lot of focus on you, and there's maybe just a little bit less on me.
No, I don't think so, Joey. I think it's all pretty even. We pretty much get the same amount of airtime. We both get to discuss what we want to talk about, our topics, and I think you're just making a little too much out of it. I don't know.
Scoosy says, "Yo, Joey and the Scrappy Boy, greetings from the Netherlands.
Hey, Scoosy.
Keep it up."
Thanks, Scoosy.
And thanks for mentioning me first. Thanks.
And I saw your message, Scoosy. I just haven't got back to you. Yo.
There, you got back to him. You got back to him.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Scoosy is an avid watcher of this show. Everybody needs to be like Scoosy and tune in. The beginnings of greatness. This is going to reach such a pinnacle in television. It's going to be pretty much unstoppable one day. It's going to be a force.
But just back to me.
Okay.
When we started the show, I even made the comment that, your background was colorful. You had the nice black slats behind you with the purple sheen, the purple and pink sheen on your face, and that my background was just plain black, empty. And I just don't feel like that projected a positive message about who I was.
You don't think that showed you your personality?
No.
Okay.
And then the next week, it was the same thing. Same thing. I talked to crew member about that, and he just set it up the same way. And he gave you a nice big comfy chair.
But this week,
your chair
you don't
is
have
huge.
any complaints about this week, do you?
Your chair is huge.
My chair is huge. My chair is huge.
Why do you get a huge chair?
Well, just in case a guest comes by.
Why
got
can't
a chair
I
for
sit
him.
there in case there's a guest? That's the point.
Well, it's just this is your better side. Your right side is the best side.
Do I look okay? Is this my better
on.
side?
Yeah.
Let's get a close up of
Get a close up of that, somebody.
of that. Does that?
That looks wonderful. Can't go wrong.
I can't.
Can't go wrong with that.
I think that.
What?
Go back to the two.
What are you talking
The
about?
overall shot.
What's he getting at?
I don't think you can.
Oh,
I don't think
that
you
looks
can even
beautiful.
see me.
That looks magnificent.
I don't think you can even see me. Crew member. This is
Uh,
ridiculous.
No, I see the shot you're talking
This is
about,
ridiculous.
and I think it looks marvelous.
I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get mad.
No, you never get mad. You're a nice, loving person, and that's why you're on the show with me, because you are a nice balance. You're just.
But can we just?
full-
But if we could just get some more lights on over here.
What are you talking
I
about?
thought we even did a test before the show.
And it looked
and
marvelous.
It looked fine. It did
and
look
it still
fine.
does look marvelous.
It looks very, very different.
No.
You're fine, but
Yeah.
I already said that
I see.
having black and me and nothing but black as my background makes me look like my soul is empty.
Mm-hmm.
And now I look like
Look at that light shining down. Oh, it's beautiful.
I look like a Dr. Claw from
Dr. Claw.
Gadget. Remember Dr. Claw?
I
Where
do
all you
remember-
could see was his hands, and I need a cat that I can just pet right here.
Yeah, and that's the only thing you need is a cat.
But the thing of it is, I'm not a villain.
No, I would.
That's how
call
you
a
portray
villain.
villains, and I'm not a villain.
Well, I think you look marvelous.
I
Crew member thinks
don't
you look
like it.
marvelous.
Can we-
I think you look marvelous.
Can we just get some lights on me?
Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it.
Okay. Crew member has given me something here.
Crew member.
Okay. This is.
What is that?
I don't know. I think he wants me to pet it. I'm not Dr. Claw. I was just saying what I look like. I don't want people to think I'm a villain. I'm not petting that.
He's not a villain.
I'm not petting that. You pet that.
Uh,
You pet it. At least then maybe they'll. No, see, that looks cuddly when you pet it. It's not right.
Looks great to me. Anyway, let's move on.
No, I don't. I listen. I'm gonna turn some lights on. This is ridiculous.
Where's this guy going? Anyway, after I left Six Flags, we went back to the hotel room and watched the football game, the Gators game. It was marvelous. And then we came back home the next day, and here I am. The show must go on. I'm physically tired.
Can you just wait until I get the lights the way they are before you continue the show?
Yeah, got you.
Okay.
But I don't know what you're doing, but
Well, you said. Let me just see this here.
what's
These
going
were your
on? Crew member?
words. This is where I really think that this is starting to get out of hand.
Somebody?
You said your words that I was one. That you and I were hand-in-hand hosts.
Right.
Okay. Now, if we're gonna do the show, we got to do it together.
Let's do it.
The people can't even see me.
They can see just what
They-
Joey.
They can't see my face.
Calm down. Chill out, dude. Guys, yes.
Crew member says I'm blocking your light.
You are, and I need you to get out of the doggone way. Right now, get
You're just being rude now.
out of the way, please. We're one, so why are
You're
you
just
blocking
being
my light?
rude.
Everybody sees this. Joey's the one being rude. He's
Just-
blocking my light on
Just
purpose.
wait. Just wait to do the show. Just wait.
Everything was
Stop.
perfect.
Stop.
And then now
Freeze.
he's blocking
Freeze.
blocking
Freeze
the
tag.
light.
I tagged you.
And anywho,
You broke the rules.
when Joey gets back, we're going to talk about some marvelous stuff. I apologize for this crazy man.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
What?
They put a scrim in front of the softbox just so it wouldn't shine on me. They blocked the light deliberately.
That did not happen. Joey's going through something right now. I don't know what it is, but we'll all get through it together. We love Joey. He's going to be fine. Welcome back to the seat. Don't know why you got up, but let's continue.
Go ahead with your show.
All right. I got a hot topic.
You look stupid.
There was something in the news today. I don't know why this made the news, but it made the news.
Look at this.
What's up?
Look at this.
Your microphone's going lit.
Does yours do that?
My microphone stays up.
That's exactly my point.
And can you can't deal with that?
I can't. How can I work with that? How can I work with that?
Let's see here. There you go.
Doesn't work.
Just go up to it like a musical artist would recording a soundtrack.
Anyways, I can see this show is more important to you than
Joey,
my lighting.
Joey, you're fine. Nothing's more important to me than your well-being, and we had it set up perfect. Anyway.
It's much better now.
I have a hot topic. This was in the news this week. I don't know why it made national news, but it did, so we're going to talk about it. Heidi Klum, the model and the musician, singer, Seal, have gotten a divorce, and they're saying some nasty stuff about each other in the news and public. The first thing Seal said, do you know what the first thing Seal said? Did you hear about it?
No.
Anyway, the first thing Seal said was, and I thought that was just horrible why he said that. What do you think about that? Joey, cat got your tongue?
That's ridiculous.
Joey, why are you ridiculing me on that?
I want to remind you about this show. The show is called The Beginnings of Greatness. The show is about quality.
Yes.
The show is about excellence.
We've gone over this.
The show is about good lighting, good framing.
Yeah.
We are the standard for all other shows.
The gold standard for the Place Network.
There are no words that describe this show adequately because it is so great.
It hasn't been written yet.
It's like throwing mud at this show to call it great because it's so much better than great.
Way better than great.
Yeah. And you're going to come on the show and you're going to tell a joke about Seal barking like a seal.
I thought you'd enjoy it. Pardon me if that didn't tickle your funny bone.
Can you hand me that guitar?
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Can
Would you like that guitar?
Could you get that guitar for me?
I'll get it for you, Joey.
Never mind. I don't need it. Never mind. I changed my mind.
What's going on here?
I changed my mind.
All
I changed my mind.
Joey. I see what you're doing.
What?
I see what you did, Joey.
What?
No, we're not even going to talk about it. We're just going to
see. Can I see a close-up of me? That's pretty nice. Look, now I look like a rock star.
Joey
Get closer to me.
is losing his mind, everybody.
That's nice.
Well, speaking of quality and professionalism, it's not very professional to just hop up in my chair.
This is not your chair.
It's my
This
chair.
chair belongs to NCG Studios. And I don't know who decided that you get the big comfy chair, but you had the nice background. Now you can. We'll fix your background.
Somebody switch to cam 3.
Chair. I get the comfy chair. We will. What are you doing? You're just going to shoot wood grain?
And
I think that's the wrong camera. That's crew member. That's how he does things.
crew members acting up on us more than you.
I'm not acting up.
First of all, viewers, you can send your complaints to the webosphere.
No.
Everybody will read them.
Don't send complaints. This, the Beginnings of Greatness is a next generation non-interactive experience.
That's cutting edge.
Next day, it is next age. It is next age technology, non-interactive.
We're on the cutting edge. Everybody's interactive these days. We're going for the non-interactive user interface, and I think it's going well. I believe it was your idea to come up with that non-interactive. I was against it at first, but now it's just
the thing about
great.
it is we have culture, we have art, and
couture.
You know, the moment we started this show, I realized that people wanted to control our show and decide what it was about. And we can't have that. It's our show.
When we say switch, we mean switch. When we say do it, we mean do it.
You should see your shot. You switch that again. Look at
Ooh, that's trippy.
I think I'll just do this for the rest of the show. It's like a 70s music video. Sing something.
I'm blowing your mind with my ham and eggs. I'm blowing your mind, make you wanna beg. I'm going down the street, going to the beat.
We got a guitar in here
with a ham
not
sandwich.
playing it, but still counts.
Ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
I'm going to blow your mind.
Blow your mind.
Welcome to T-Bog, where we have a good time. Everybody, ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich, and we go down the road.
Nice.
Trippy, man.
We just made that in like 3 minutes. That's like the best thing that's ever been on our network.
Ever. Probably the best thing on Ustream.
Yes. Yes.
The best thing on YouTube. The best thing ever created.
I'm not sure about that, but
Excuse me?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'd like to thank our sponsors again.
Okay, I need to talk
There's a nice
about that.
mom and pop store down the road.
We need to talk about
named
that.
Circle K.
We need to talk about that. So yesterday I went into Circle K, and I said I need to collect a check. And
have you put it in my bank account yet?
Well, the lady there looked at me like I was crazy. She didn't know who I was, and I said, "Don't you know who I am?"
Of course you did.
And I stood there and I looked at her,
Yeah.
and she didn't say anything to me, so I went like that. You know, I didn't say anything back, but what this said was like louder, "Don't you know who I am?"
It's like 1,000 words of
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I stuck my face in her face.
Wow.
And she said, "I have no idea who you are." And I said, "Well, do you know who Matt is?"
And
she
that
did know who
straightened it
you
out.
were.
Yeah.
This is just another reason why I feel like this I'm being diminished. Never mind. It doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyways, so I was talking to the lady, and she said, "Yes, I know Matt." And I said, "Well, you're sponsoring our show." And she said, "What show?" And I said,
"What show?"
The Beginnings of Greatness. And she said, "I had never heard of that show." And I said, "It was a show with me and Matt." And she said, "Oh, okay." She did know the show. She knew the show after I jogged her memory a little bit. And I said, well,
what jogged her memory?
Well, I just told her that you were on it.
Ah.
Yeah. And she remember, the show with Matt.
Mm.
And I said, "Well, Matt said that you were sponsoring our show, and so I was coming to get a check to support our show."
Right.
And she said that they had never signed anything, that they weren't supporting, that they weren't sponsoring our show. She said, "Matt told me about the show, and I told him that's really great, and I'm in support of you doing that.
Yeah. Me and her had a conversation, and it went smooth. I told her about the show. I told her that I was doing a show called The Beginnings of Greatness, and that we need a little startup money. And she said, fine. And you're telling me you went down there to get our...
She said I think that happened in your mind, because she said that all she told you was that she was in support of you doing the show. And I think that you took this to mean that she was going to give you money.
So I'm getting no money for this Polar Pop.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
You're paying money for the Polar Pop, and you're drinking it.
I'm going to straighten this out right away.
Talk to her right now. Tell her. She's
Listen
probably
here,
watching.
Janet. Me and you had a conversation about the Polar Pop. Me and you had a conversation about sponsoring this show, and you told me right to my face that I think it'd be a great idea if you had this show. If you had this show. And I said, okay. And she said, come back anytime and pick up another one.
Point that.
And I said,
Can
okay.
you point the camera at me while I'm talking? Because I want to shake a crazy head at you while you're saying this.
Where are you at?
Go ahead and talk to her. I'm gonna shake my head.
You told me to
like you're
come
crazy.
Come by and pick one up anytime. I was assuming you meant a check. So I come in there often and get a Polar Pop to put on this show. Right before each show, I get in my car, drive to your mom and pup shop, and get Circle K. Polar Pop Express. But now you're telling me no money for me. No money for Joey. I'm going to have to talk to you face to face, not just this video message.
You're an idiot.
It's going down, Janet. Look me in my eyes, Janet. I'm gonna knock you off this planet.
You're brain dead. I gave you one job. Find us a sponsor. I thought you had a good one.
I had a great one lined up. Janet has misread the contract.
Ooh, look. It's camera versus camera.
Boom, boom,
Look,
boom.
hey, let's dance fight.
Boom, 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 boom.
Who's gonna win?
Janet
Who's gonna win?
better give me my money. I am. Janet better give me my money. I am. Janet better give me my money. I'm coming to the Circle K with my AK. Gonna tear up your windows.
Don't talk about vandalizing her store.
I wasn't talking about her
Public?
store.
Not in public.
No, it was metaphoric.
That's not.
That's like saying
I don't.
Johnny Cash
I don't
really
approve of
really
that.
killed a man just to watch him die. Okay,
This
it's
guitar is-
my art.
This guitar is harassing me. I don't want to tear up expensive equipment. I don't know why you brought this over in the first place.
Ugh. Yeah. Anyways,
Can you get up?
that was just my art. Excuse me.
Can you get up? That's my seat.
No,
That was my seat.
this is my seat. You stole it from me earlier.
That's my seat.
I'm not getting up. I will not be a part of this.
That's my seat.
Joey, you need to sit right there. It's empty.
Just get up.
Everybody,
Get up.
document this.
Just get up. Just sit over there.
Document this.
Sit over there.
I hope y'all are capturing this.
Capturing how much of a weakling
This
Matt
is horrible.
You buckled. The moment I got physical with you, you buckled.
I'm not a physical guy. I'm all about love.
You're certainly not.
I would never, ever
You
put my
are
hands
a
on you.
weakling. That's what you are.
I hope y'all can see what's going on here. Joey's flipped the script. He's lost his mind. He's on some type of power trip. First, he complains about the lighting. every week, mind you, he's complained about his role in this show. This is just our third show.
I think I have
Every
some
week.
legitimate complaints. I mean, people could not see me at all at the beginning of the show. I think that I
False.
think that's not false.
False.
They definitely could not see me. You can't just win an argument by
False.
saying false. It doesn't work.
We
like
go
that.
on cold hard facts here at
That's-
T-Bog, and
that is
that
a fact.
is false.
That's ridiculous. You can't just say false.
You're redonkulous, Joey.
and
You're
people accept it.
You're grabbing guitars, stealing chairs, complaining, getting physical on air. I didn't want to have this discussion on air, but it looks like we're going to have to.
You started it.
I did not start nothing.
Listen, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Of course you don't, because you're in the doggone wrong.
Let's talk about
What
something.
would you like to talk about, Mr. Joey, Mr. Atmosphere?
Let's talk about William Caicedo Torres.
William Torres.
Yes. He had his first show today.
I hope y'all enjoyed The Perfect Bond with William Torres.
I wish I knew. I even wrote down the name of the Spanish name of the show, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Scusi says, "Yo, Joey and Scrappy Boy, greetings from the Netherlands. Keep it up."
You already read that, yeah.
Did I?
Piece of repeating Pete.
Anyways, William's show was. I think we're gonna have to take it off the air.
I'm with
I think
you,
we're
but
gonna have
why?
to cancel it.
I'm with you, but why?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know how to put this. Our show is the greatest show,
yeah.
and his comes right before our show, and his show is pretty good.
Yeah.
See where I'm going with this?
We don't take pretty good. That's not what we like.
That's actually not what I was saying.
It's leading up to us.
That's not what I was saying.
I don't care what you're saying, Joe. I know what I'm saying. William Torres
That's not what I
is
was
just killing our audience.
saying. You're an idiot. That's not what I was saying.
Anyway, William Torres, we love
need
your
to
show.
find a new main
I don't know what's
host.
up with this guy.
If
This
you're interested
guy's
in being the main
nuts.
host of this show, text us in. I need to find a new main host.
Next week, it may just be the main host. Joey's lost his marbles. If you happen to find them,
What I was trying to say about William's show is this. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with having a show that good come right before us.
what I'm saying is his show is pretty good. Our show is absolutely great.
So I don't. Are you sure?
I'm definitely sure.
But it doesn't pretty good go right before great.
Pretty good.
See, if we let him continue, I'm afraid that his show will.
Become more superior than ours? Not a chance.
I wasn't going to say that.
Not a chance. That's what you're saying. Not a chance. Don't even think about it, William Torres taking over this network.
He intimidates me. He has. Did you see him? He intimidates me. He has passion.
He was full of passion. I'm going to talk
Spanish
about the
passion.
perfect bomb.
He comes from deep down.
He's got that Latin flavor, and I'm a little intimidated by it, but still, there's no way he's going to surpass us. No way. And I suggest you get that out of your head, because all I need on this show is confidence.
I heard that you created an interpretive dance for his show.
I think you dreamed that up, too.
No, I was told you made an interpretive dance. Can you
All
show
right.
us the dance?
Yes.
I knew it.
I need you to zoom in on this kneecap.
No, that's not fingers.
This
What?
is the dance I
That's-
made up. You haven't seen it yet.
Can't you do it with your whole body?
1 and 2, William Torres. Walking down the street. Dancing to the beat. William Torres' feet. Walking to the street box. William Torres' feet. Look at him go. Look at him go. Walking down the street. When he goes down
Tickling
to
your
the
knees.
word Did you just mess up my
I was
interpretive
just
dance?
tickling your knees.
My knees aren't ticklish. I don't need them touched. William Torres has a great show, but just don't worry about it, Joey. It's not going to surpass our show. We're fine. I'm confident. You need to be confident, too.
Will you lead us to greatness, Matthew?
We're headed there right now.
You said our show was, what did you say? It was greatity great? What did you say?
I would say it's great.
But that's not. This show is the beginnings of greatness. We are on our way to greatness.
Well, the beginnings
We're
of
not
greatness
greatity
is
great.
still
We're
great.
not even remotely greatity great. But we are the standard for this network.
The beginnings of a football game is still a football game. The beginnings of greatness is still greatness. The beginnings of a TV show is still a TV show. So we are in greatness. We're just not at the pinnacle of exactly where we're going to be. When we started out far above and beyond everyone else. And we're just going to keep raising the bar. Every week.
We have to
come
stay
and
ahead.
get your weekly T-Bog.
We have to stay ahead.
The beginnings of greatness. TBOG.
All of our other shows are starting to catch up. You know, we're like the iPhone. We're like the iPhone when the iPhone first came out. When the iPhone first came out, it changed what all other phones were like.
Sure did.
But then, as time went by, all those phones started to catch up. And we're the iPhone. We're the iPhone.
We are the iPhone.
And like Dr. Jones's show is an Android. And William's show is a Windows phone.
Look at your Windows on the phone.
But hey, all of these operating systems are getting better and better over time. What can we do?
Apple's.
You know what we need to do to our show? We need to add a Retina display.
Done.
Yeah. We need to add swipe to unlock.
Done. We need to add a new charger to get us charged
We need a new power connector.
Yep.
A smaller one.
We need
A slender one.
a little bit of a longer screen.
We need a longer screen.
We need new earbuds.
Yes. And we need ear pods.
We got to have those ear pods for our show.
Yes.
Because our show...
Crew member,
What's
are you
crew
taking
member
notes?
Got this?
We need a Retina display for our show.
Got this?
We need swipe to unlock.
That's with the finger.
Why are we just staying on Matt?
That's with the finger. Well,
I was
this
talking and they were just
is the
staying on you.
master seat. You didn't know that, but then when you got up and switched, you found out.
That's the master seat.
This is the master seat.
I don't think it is.
Wherever I sit is the master seat. 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 What do you think about them apps? What do you think about those applications?
So, we need swipe to unlock.
Swipe to unlock. Got it. Write it down.
We need apps. We need apps for our show.
We need
Apps.
tons of applications for our show.
We need video games.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, when we
Oh,
started this
yeah.
show, Matt, he got somebody to give him a free video game. He told him that we were going to do game reviews on our show. Where's that game review, Matt? Where's that game?
Well, let me tell you a little
Best host,
something about this
full host.
game. We did get a free game for this show.
You're just stealing. You're just stealing from people.
We just have... It's a great game. One day I'll talk about it.
One day when the next gaming console comes out and that game is sold in the dollar bin.
I'll review that game when the sequel comes out, so you'll know if the prequel was better or any good. So you'll know if to buy the sequel or not.
You are a criminal.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I talked to some people down in this company was down in France.
You are a con artist.
I told them I sent them an email. I said, "Is there any way I can get my hands on an early version of this game?"
We need that game review.
And then all they did was ask me if I had any media connections, and I told them, "Yeah, I do," and what they were. I don't think I even told them I'd review it.
We need that game review.
We'll get it.
Here you are. How old are you?
I'm 229.
You're 229?
No, I'm 29.
You're 29. 29 years old. 5-year-olds know how to record their screen when they're playing games.
Well, I can record my
and you can't.
computer screen.
A month.
We just need
how to do this.
We just need a way to record my Xbox gameplay. The game is for the Xbox 360.
Are you saying, when you say we, are you saying you want me to figure out a way to do that?
I would say that a game review for this show would involve you, the producer. It would involve
figuring out how to record the game.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll do that for you.
Well, you better.
But first, I have some requests about this show and my role in it. So we'll talk about that later. I want good lighting. I want a comfortable chair. We'll talk about it later.
You've had it the whole
time.
time.
More close-ups.
You want more close-ups? This guy wants more close-ups.
How come every time I look at the camera, it switches to the other shot? It's not doing it now.
Oh, it's not doing it now.
I think this is also Scoosy. Let me just check.
Scoosy!
Yeah, same number. Says, yeah, games would be nice to talk about. Joey, when did you start singing?
Joey.
I started singing about, say, 10 minutes ago. 10, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think that's when it was.
But I'm not singing right now.
We got into a song, with the camera.
Oh.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was great.
I remember. It was back in the day when we were singing a song. What were we singing a song about?
It's been so long ago. I can't remember really.
Boy,
but
time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun in the fellowship hall.
Those were the good old days. They're much better than they are now.
I remember those days back when we was getting checks. Checks on checks, racks on racks.
We were never getting checks, thanks to you.
I remember we used to get big checks from them Circle K people.
We never got a check.
Now for some reason they dropped us.
We never did.
And what's going on here?
I have a viewer criticizing me in a comment, but to even read the comment would be to acknowledge
the viewer
ridiculousness of the statement.
I feel you.
I feel torn. I feel torn.
I'd like to hear it. I would like to hear it.
It would be beyond. It would be below excellence to read that comment. It would compromise. It would compromise the ethics of my culture.
I don't want to say it either.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm not reading that.
Got a new one. New comment going there.
But after that comment, I don't feel like I can read any other comments either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost the mood. The mood is gone for comments.
Listen, stop sending in comments. Our art is being compromised. Don't stop that. Why are you making that ridiculous sound? Can you stop, please?
That's the comment gobbler. I just gobbled them comments right on up.
That's the comment gobbler.
Every time you send a comment, it's going to get gobbled up. That's what happens when you send comments. They're now in my belly.
I don't think that you planned to have any explanation for what that sound was until I demanded one.
Into the eternal abyss of my belly.
Let's see how much time
What's going on?
I don't know if we have time for me to spill water all over the cameras, but that would make for good programming. We have just a few minutes before we wrap up. I want to tell our audience, And listen, we have another comment. I'm just going to throw that to the comment gobbler. We don't read comments. We never did discuss the difference between pickles and cucumbers. I think
difference.
Let's just gobble that one. Let's just gobble that one. Just gobble that one.
Gone.
They're all gobbled.
All right. Man, I'm full.
That viewer criticized the fact that we were reading comments.
I'm glad I gobbled it up. Criticized us about reading comments by sending us a comment.
They were like taunting us because we said that we don't read comments, but then we were reading them. I mean, you should be thankful that we were reading comments instead of complaining.
We do what we want.
This viewer is just continuing.
What's going on?
Insult.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gobble that. We gobble that with our art. I was going to make an announcement, but this I don't think people take me seriously anymore, so I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Not
Do you
going to
think our viewers are taking me seriously?
Our viewers?
Yeah.
They need to be. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
We tell them something.
We'll say this more than once. If you go to our Ustream feed down at the bottom, you'll see some events. Before, you would have seen 2 events, one for today and one for Wednesday. Yeah, that was a genius switching decision, crew member. One for today and one for Wednesday. But now we've split Sunday's event into 10:50 Dr. Jones, 1:15 Reflections, 3 o'clock The Perfect Bond with William Caicedo Torres, 4 o'clock. Let's take all the other fingers down because that is the beginnings of greatness. That looks weird. I'm just going to do that for a little bit longer. It's like
dance
another brilliant
dance,
switching decision.
Dance fingers dance. Dance fingers dance. Dance fingers.
The crew member is not cooperating.
Crew member.
So all of these events, beginnings of greatness, the Texas, our NCG Texas Studio, Inspiring Honesty, Unconventional Pastor, and our 8 o'clock grab bag. Grab bag.
It's a mystery.
It's mystery meat.
Mystery
You never know what's going to
meat
happen there.
for your feet.
We've split all those events separately, so you can subscribe to your favorite program. That's right. You don't have to be reminded in the morning that we're going to have a bunch of different shows and then never be reminded again. You can be reminded of any program that you want. I did that for you.
You're welcome.
This network is always becoming better.
Told you.
That is our time. We've got to wrap it up right now. Crew member, ready the curtain.
Ready
The curtain, crew
set,
member.
Curtain.
Hands upon the music.
We will see
Fingers
you
at the mixer.
next week, guys. We will see
And,
you next week, guys. We will see
in the show.
you next week, guys. Next time I'll have some lunch,
In the show.
guys. Yeah.